Alright. Back to play some more side quests in Honkai Star Rail.
Well, madam, are you ready?
Yeah. Fine. I've got something to ask
Please,
you.
ask away. I welcome all forms of curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. Yes, there are other concerns besides those I've mentioned. I believe that the miracles inside the simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it, just like in the actual universe. The more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion. The endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day. I hope to free my dear friend from it. Nevertheless, I must also clarify that this is my opinion alone. You should form your own judgment on Herta, young madam.
I will.
They are a group that carries a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through individual deeds. That was the most suitable way of describing the Galaxy Rangers, in my interpretation. They are directed by the path of the hunt, and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way, and shower them with splendid wines and poems. However, all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago. There is a group of life forms there that know nothing of fatigue. They are attempting to touch upon the umbilical cord of the truth. They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire planet into symbols that even inorganic life forms can understand. You see, in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code. Whether it's a butterfly, a whale, or even you, the length of that line of code dictates the boundaries of what the entity entails.
So I'm actually a whale.
Please, it's only a metaphor.
Let's go.
Very well. Get going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual. This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness. Young madam, are you all right? I'll be staying on the outside. I need to make sure the system projections remain stable. Mr. Leonard is here as well. There's no need to worry. We will guarantee your safety. You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover. Hacker. Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments. Young madam, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you. Why are you staring at me?
It speaks.
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. She's not actually talking to you. Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punk Lord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I am not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
It is safe to assume that two people entered the simulated universe. Her and her companion. Interesting. Let's see what happened next. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
Nice. So I can be obnoxious. Oh, I get to play as the hacker.
Too late to repent.
Let's make it quick.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Rules are made to be broken. This is our chance.
Fork in the road, huh? I got this. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
It's a nice thing to have a companion who likes to talk, isn't it?
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right.
Funky.
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this soon.
I hope she doesn't. Hello! I hope she doesn't.
Indeed. However, objectively speaking, it is almost certain that she will. Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. We fought against one another before. Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it to you. In Herta's words, there was no loser in that fight. It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button?
Have to go around.
Too late to repent.
More enemies. Can I have fun this time? Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. You can't run.
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
More enemies.
Cool. Her special move is has filled up, so I get to see it next time.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herda over here. Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? The whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues, even projections of herself. I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no?
I know, I kind of agree with her on this. She's a little full of herself.
That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end.
I have a wonderful feeling about this. Yes, definitely this choice.
That incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life. Whether it be for competition or for joy, they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us. In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
Boss fight.
Ready when you are. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Okay.
Move carefully.
Rules are made to be broken.
Tough luck running into me. Try that again.
Fighting is meaningless.
Can I have fun this time?
This is our chance.
My turn. Here.
No interesting cut.
Let's Let's make it quick.
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfectly intact. There is an unwelcome third party here with us.
All right.
If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data.
Unless she had someone to guide her there. You want to explain it to her first? I can see the confusion in her eyes.
The final results are on the display table, young madam. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have. You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's starring role. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us. I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method. The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trails she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared. I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right moment. I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather the lack of it. However, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in. Well then, were you satisfied with this simulated universe journey, Miss Silver Wolf?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you? I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss Silver Wolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations. You now know everything about this encounter.
Everything? No, no. You're wrong about the most important part. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwllum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge. Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head-on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screwllum, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today. You may leave now.
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge, then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion, you may share that data freely.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then, what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this, then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game records.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
And she logged out. How hasty of her. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
Talk to her to know. Talk to him first. Oh, I can't talk to him. Oh, man. Talk to Herta.
A flawless victory. Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo. You think this was complicated? Do you think the Punk Lord hackers are amateurs? I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's probably crying in front of her computer right now.
Thank you, young madam. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory. Do you have any other questions regarding this incident? Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative objective in challenging Herta and me in the process. All those complicated puzzles and unnecessary ploys, nothing more than games, I'll wager. If you are referring to the back doors Silver Wolf left behind, we have cleared out all of them, except for the one in the office. Don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's cosmic warfare or the incident that just took place, they're all within Herta's grand plan. Please, ask away. Certainly not.
Ah, so it was just a little game with her. Okay.
Although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direction, the simulated universe is our shared pursuit, and nothing will change that. On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while to see up close what kind of surprises the new branch of the universe has in store for me. There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning for everyone. To sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons, or the marks carved onto someone through the passage of time. To the swarm that follows its instincts, it might be the sight of fresh meat in their compound eyes and the restless thirst for sustenance. And for me, perhaps the image of symbols woven together, still able to move the heart. Something great that you call emotions. Of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more than a 2-digit number.
What do you plan on having for dinner?
A medium rare Catol steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass, Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice, prepared by a certain young man
Yep.
on the station.
The fried rice.
All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you. I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again. Well, young madam, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross. The pursuit of knowledge will always be the best driving force for trailblazing.
Okay, bro. Let's talk to the security dude again. See what he has to say.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? That never crossed my mind. Did she know about the traps that
Oh, he's not playable?
from the very beginning?
It'd be cool to see, like, what his special moves would be if he was. You're the most fitting P.
She said I did a good job.
This guy.
Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta. This is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about being fired anymore.
What? Wow, this guy.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
I'm gonna scan it.
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pier Point.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pier Point as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that Cloud Diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the Building Material Logistics Department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides, there's fun to be had along the way.
I wonder if they're going to animate this section eventually. It's always interesting. You see like a hand-drawn scene or whatnot, right? And then you like wonder if they're going to animate that later on in the game, because the game's always developing. They put a lot of dialogue in, but don't animate it.
And that's all there is to it.
Trophy. Yay, new messages. From that guy, Leonard. Oh, yeah, you're right. This game's been out a while. Yep. I've already gone. Why didn't you say this before? Yeah, fine. I'll entertain Leonard. Even though I'm like, totally just harass this dude. Sure.
It's still early. Where to now?
Videotape access. Really? In the middle of space? In the distant future? Okay. Oh. Gotta talk to our bro. Colleagues are not friends. I'm like sad for this guy. Did you switch personalities? Alright, we got a challenge. Gotta help him out. Gee, I wonder where their graffiti is. This one's so difficult. Is the scanner?
Keep at it.
No. How do you scan it? Okay. Okay. I was thinking the other one was it. I see. I see. It marks the graffiti that you need to open the door. I get it.
Noise.
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's go. Time for the. Let's rock. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Am I forgetting other graffiti? Wait.
No match for me.
It looks like they're having a conversation because the way they end the the way the graffiti is, they're talking to each other.
Rules are made to be broken.
could fight.
Keep up!
Reach the end of the story.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's make it quick. Yeah. Time for...
Nice.
We need a strategy.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's go.
My turn! Phew!
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
Told you I could fight. Here!
This song's for you.
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Quick!
Tough luck running into me! Phew! Let's rock! Try that again!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Textbook. So easy. Nice. Oh, I can go do different levels. I won't pick on him too much more. Let's talk to Sheila. Ooh. Let's go check this out.
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route would be drastically altered. Do you two know the way?
I do not.
I came this way. I know it like the back of my hand. Just follow me.
Okay.
So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off. Silent but deadly. Are you sure that nickname isn't annoying you?
Remain silent.
I mean, you're kinda living up to the first bit right now. We can move out anytime. Let me know when you're ready.
Take it, it's this way. That's what it looks like.
Hey, silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move.
March's six-faced ice. There was a fight here. I've no interest in conflict.
Let's go.
Interesting music.
Turn it up. You're annoying. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. My turn. Here. Let's rock.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
A Cloud Knight stricken with Mara. How could the mutations get this bad? Is the Stellaron exerting an effect?
There's supposed to be a passage. Why can't I see it?
Somebody used the Cloud Forward control panel to block the road with containers.
Who did this? I'm terrible with machines and stuff. Hold on. How do you know?
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times. Now, for a Cloud Knight to be unfamiliar with the local topography.
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I don't come here very often. Control panel? Where is the control panel?
Is that the one?
Let me see. Oh, Mocha, you've got sharp eyes.
Let's make it quick.
Tough luck running into me! Phew!
This song's for you.
Turn it up!
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it, or rock with it! Try that again!
Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's go.
My turn! Here!
Pretty good crowd today.
I try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
We need a strategy.
Move carefully.
Let's make it quick.
This music sounds very similar to Genshin Impact. Oof.
Try that again!
Fighting is meaningless.
Here! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move! Let's rock! You're annoying!
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken. Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it, or rock with it! You're annoying!
I've no interest in conflict.
Tough luck running into me! Here! You can't run! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move! Try that again!
Time.
Let's rock!
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's make it quick.
My turn! Phew!
I've no interest in
Tough luck running into me! Here!
This song's for you.
Turn it up!
Fighting is meaningless.
You can't run! Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Thank goodness. There's one star skip left.
This looks safe.
What? Where? Where does it go?
Judging by where it's docked, it must be heading for Central Starskip Haven. Nice. We'll be safe there. Come on, let's climb aboard.
It's still early. Where to now?
Okay. That was weird. I just ended up back here. Alright, I guess I have to wait till the next part.
It's still early. Where to now?
Where is she? Is it underneath? Okay, I gotta go down the stairs. That's what it is. I don't think I've ever gone this way. There we go.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this. Don't be. I only just arrived myself. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Classic. I'm just being a jerk.
Oh, hold up. I wasn't that late.
You weren't that early either. Still, I don't blame you. You hadn't seen Mom and Dad in a long time. I'm glad you managed to speak to them.
We didn't speak all that much. You know how it is. I can only talk to Dad for so long before I start losing it.
I know how it is, all right. Put that to one side for now. We need to get going. Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
Going to the underground.
World isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and... Japard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier. And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
Natasha.
Huh. So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the Underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support, correct?
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she? Stop stoking the fire.
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade, in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
I've never really seen this side of him before. The more you learn.
It's a big heater.
That's an answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Japard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Monsters! Monsters from the Fragmentum! They're swarming toward the town!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers and I will handle this.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside.
It's fighting
I
time.
should probably see what's happening.
Or you can just take a nap on one of the beds, fine.
Please, help my friends! The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes, and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
Hey, it's side quest. Check those out later.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking. A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that. You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context. My own way? I don't even remember what kind of life I want. It's just... I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. I feel guilty about that. Wait a minute. Was that Gepard's plan all along? Use guilt to make me stay? That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Gepard when you're ready. That's all you needed to say. Let's go.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir!
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine. The back of the mine has been secured, which gives us a forward base to send in supplies. The Silvermane Wildfire Combined Regiment is conducting rescue missions as they advance. The battle is fierce. I need to get to the front line. I'll leave the command post to my officers.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone. Gepard, let me and her clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible. I have to see to it myself.
There's no stopping
So
you once you
epic.
make up your mind. Fine. We'll do it your way.
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
Okay, gotta take the elevator.
All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately.
You're gonna knock me
There's
over.
a monster heading this way. What should we do, Gepard?
Bring it down. We need to cover the retreat.
Easy peasy.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
It made it easy for us. But But we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
Have to move up one, I guess. Up this way.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's make it quick.
Told you I could fight. Here!
This song's for you. Keep up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I've no interest in
Rules are made to be broken.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Japard, look! The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Are you a Silvermane guard?
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Understood. I'll bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head over.
Thank you. Please, bring them back to safety.
Oh no! Monsters are coming this way!
Leave the battle to us. You need to fall back.
Okay. Thank you for saving us.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Let's go.
I'll try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Keep up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's make it quick.
Here!
This song's for you.
Let's rock!
You want more than that.
Try that again!
Rules are made to be broken.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's go.
Pretty good crowd today.
You can't run!
Too late to repent.
Let's make it quick.
Here! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Let's rock!
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Let's go. Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me, or is it cold here?
Fighting is meaningless.
Told you I could fight. Here!
This song's for you. Keep up!
I've no interest in
Let's make it quick.
Fighting is meaningless.
Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
My turn! Phew!
Pretty good crowd today.
Try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Let's rock!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Here!
Ow.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
This song's for you.
Try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Let's rock!
Let's make it quick.
Phew!
I've no interest
Whoa.
in conflict.
A lot of enemies.
The truth of life and death, revealed. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Pretty good crowd today.
It's another one.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Let's go!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Alright. It's starting to get late, and I think I'm going to wrap it up here for tonight. But I'm going to finish the quest next time. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.